Okay, boys and girls, this video is on our watercolor egg, and I sent watercolor paints with a brush home with everybody. You'll need a cup of water, you'll need a black marker, and you'll need a set of nice springtime crayons, including a white crayon. It's super important. Okay, so I chose just, purple, yellow, orange, green, blue, purple, already said purple, pink. Okay, so with the black marker, choose a spot on your egg to write your name, not too big. As you can see, I did it on the edge of my egg. Later you'll cut it. You don't have to cut it right now. So Gianna's going to choose a place to write Gianna. Then, this is the super fun part with the white crayon. Pick a spot on your egg, boys and girls, to write your name in white crayon, which is actually kind of hard because you can't really see what you're writing. So you have to just trust yourself. Pick a spot to write your name. Big, medium, small, whatever you want, in the white. Now, we're not going to do the whole egg in crayon, but you're going to use a variety of the colors to start drawing in some simple designs. You can ask your parents how do you spell spring or flowers? I wrote the word spring on my egg, and I did some zigzag lines. I did a happy face. I just did fun designs. I did a wavy line. Just simple stuff with the crayon. See how Gianna's not coloring it in. She's just doing some fun lines. Just a little bit of crayon. Oh, whoa, she flung. It landed right in her hood, you guys. That is pretty funny. And then, yes, please use that white crayon. It really turns out great once we switch to the white paint. So she's going to draw some stuff with the white crayon and all her colors. And we'll let her do that and then come back to it and show you the end result. We'll be back. All right, so let's check and see. What did Gianna do? So she kept it very simple. She didn't do very much. I don't know if you can see it, but she did add some green dots and swirl marks, and she added some green circles at the bottom, and we can't see it, but she did add white. Okay, so now, watercolors are a little tricky. Number one, you have to get the paint wet with some water. So you dip it in the water, and then you dip it into the paint. But please start with yellow. It really helps. And you might need a little more water. Dip, dip, dip. Yellow. Remember never to switch colors until you've washed your paintbrush off really good. Dab it on the paper towel, then get it wet and switch colors. So start with yellow so the yellow stays clean. And then she's just going to paint kind of like we would dye an egg. See how I did mine? You don't have to do it this way. That's just how I like to do it. Now, you can see even with the yellow, Gianna needs to dip, in water. Just get that really wet. The paint spreads way better if you keep dipping it in the water. Yes, dip it in the paint, but even more important is just keep dipping that in the water. It really helps it spread. And the nice thing about the egg not being cut out yet is you can paint past that egg line so that you really get your whole egg. Add some more water, Gianna, it helps. Good. You can even just dip it in the water and then spread the paint on the paper. And spread the paint that's already there and spread it all around. More water. Maybe some more paint now. Good. Okay, so now that she's almost done with yellow, she's going to go ahead and paint the rest of it with all sorts of different colors or just a color of your choice. It's totally up to you guys, your choice. I'm going to let her paint a little bit more and then we'll come back. We'll be back. So when we stopped the camera, boys and girls, it got kind of annoying with that tiny watercolor paintbrush. Since I sent home a fat paintbrush, you could use that fat paintbrush. It spreads so much better. Just don't forget, always add more water. The paintbrush the paint spreads way better when you add more water. Plus, think about light spring colors. They don't need to be super dark. So the more water you use, the lighter and the more it spreads out. It looks nice. And I don't know if you can see, but Gianna actually did some white. Oh yeah, look at that. She did white hearts with the crayon. And now that she's painting over them, you can see them. That's so cool. See how she spreads past the black line? Because later when it dries, we get to cut out the egg. But for now, just spread. Also, I forgot to say this, sorry parents, but look what we did. I spread big pieces of paper all over my table. That way we aren't making a mess right on the table. So for sure spread some paper out. Plus, Gianna's really careful because she's older, but if you have like an old yucky shirt you can put on, or if you have a paint smock, great, but otherwise, an old shirt that you don't care about, just in case some paint gets on you. Yeah, the fat paintbrush works so much better. And see, in the paint, the green is dark, but because Gianna's using a lot of water and really spreading it, it turns out light and beautiful, and you can see the crayon showing through. All right, we'll let her paint a little longer. Remember, if you get any dark globs of paint, just spread it around with extra water. Here's the finished egg. Have a look, use lots of colors, have lots of fun. While your egg is drying, or after you've had a snack break, or if you're excited to do it right now, take the yellow piece of paper I gave you with the lines. Write your name at the top, then write "This egg is," see how it's blank after that, you guys? You could describe your egg like painted or hidden or colorful or big or beautiful or cool. Don't forget the period. Then the next line says, "Where will I hide it?" ? And the last line says, "I will hide it," and then, decide where you want to hide your egg. Finish the sentence. Parents can help you spell. Don't forget the period at the end and have fun with it. If you turn this all back in, maybe I could even put it up on my wall while I make my class videos each week. You'll get to see it. Thanks. Bye.